folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium, the legendary home of the Fighting Irish. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Using his legs, it's Welch. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Boy, this back is running very well today and living up to so many great backs that they've had over the years at Miami. Edgerrin James and Frank Gore and Willis McGahee and Clinton Portis. All those guys won a lot of games and ran the ball well. And right now, they got to be loving what they're seeing from this back.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's got the first and still going. Here he goes. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Hurricanes. They were not going to catch him that time.
Well, all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Shotgun, here's an inside give.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, you really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Fighting off the defender. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football. An early season collision. Five teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And here's the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. On the move now. He's looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Here's the second down play. The shotgun running play call. The Salt were able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Defense makes the tackle, but that wildcat look does produce a first down. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. He shreds the tackle. Defense not fooled by the wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Defense ready for the wildcat. Just a short gain. And it's a wildcat look here to try to convert on third down. Defense has got him, but that wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And the Canes are going to keep this drive rolling. Handoff here from the shotgun. Picks up the first, looking for more. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
The Hurricanes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. He breaks free. Breaks into the clear. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Canes.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. Start at the 25. Set, quarterback flanked by the backs. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback's got it on the option. And they've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
Oh, my gosh. Give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
They're going backwards to open up this drive. After the loss, 2nd down and 15. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Bring him down after a small gain. They played it safe there on 3rd and long.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Offense rolling the dice on this 4th down call. Dropping back, it's Baker. And he can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
They'll test the right side here. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Boy, between this offensive line and this back, it's been a lot of fun to watch this offense tonight. You know, he's now over 100 yards on the game tonight. This is an evening he'll remember for a long time.
As we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial 2nd quarter beginning right now. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. QB keeper all the way. The Canes are moving quickly down the field. That's an important 1st down on that running play. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. As a design quarterback keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense now behind the sticks on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
As a quarterback, you see a one-on-one matchup, but you want to get the ball out to your receiver. Hope he can shake that tackle and get upfield for some good yards. Man, this corner made a great play after that reception.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Moves out of the pocket. Fires it to the wideout. Touchdown, Miami. This air attack is still unstoppable. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And now they'll set up for the point after. They add the extra point, and the lead now 21-zip. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Back onto the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
There's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Important second down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Baker. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Ball handed off. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And the back now goes in motion. And it's a direct snap. Defense makes the tackle, but that Wildcat look does produce a first down. It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Now it's 2nd down here. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick throw caught on the left side. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
The Canes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. It's a shotgun run call. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. 2nd touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
The extra point makes it a 28-zip lead.
That makes the score Miami 28, Notre Dame 0.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Takes the handoff. It's Young. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Getting set. Here's second down. Handoff heading left. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. Solid run, good for first down yardage. Takes the ball and heads to the left.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. To the air, it's Baker. The pass rush closing in. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. And here comes the punter onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Catch is made down the middle. He's in the clear. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. He knocks it through with confidence. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Looks like one more play here before halftime. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Notre's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Hurricanes will kick this away to start the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. It's a steep mountain to climb here in the second half. They need to get going, cut into this deficit right here. First down and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
There's a 1st and 10 play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll run the option. Breaks free. Now here he goes. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Man, the defense, it's all about assignment football. Somebody's got to be able to account for the quarterback, which they do. Nobody's left for the pitch man. Good job by this offense picking up some positive yards.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Bringing pressure. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial 4th down try. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the 1st down.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Throws it to the right. Pass caught. Can he get in? Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be 1st and goal.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Irish offense comes up here on 1st and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he's brought down right at the line. They'll spot the ball still right there at the 2. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, I just don't know about short gains like this, especially keeping the ball on the ground. The clock keeps moving. They need points on that scoreboard in a hurry. Got to throw the football. You cannot afford to allow this clock to keep ticking.
They break the huddle on 3rd and goal, still looking for their first points of the game. They'll try to run this one in. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
I'm a little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
Now the important point after attempt. Extra point is good. They trail now 31-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's when they start the drive. And the Miami offense is back on the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And he'll drop back here on third down. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the Canes will send the punt team onto the field. They'll kick it away here. Choosing to return the punt. And the returner heads out of bounds. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They'll hand it off. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They'll run it out of the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Takes the grab. It's Johnson. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to the 30.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touch.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield. It's Baker. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Looking to throw it again. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Breaks into the cleat. End zone ahead. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Simple throw. All the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Turner trying to create good field position. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking for the wide out. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain took his eye off the ball.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incompletion makes it second down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to pass here on second down. And he drops it. Can you even?
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? That's caught. It's more. The defense will wrap them up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking to scramble. Lets it go quickly. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Ball handed off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. The Hurricanes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down mark.
The Canes line up on 1st and 10 now. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. Tackle right after the catch, but they'll spot the ball down at the 15. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Intercepted in the end zone.
Hey, it may be a little bit late, Chris, but they get the interception they're desperately looking for. Now, they're still down by 3 possessions, and it's a long shot. But if they can score and maybe get an onside kick, who knows?
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Breaks into open space. That's a solid gain out of the wildcat, but not enough for the first down. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the wildcat look.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Design quarterback run. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on 4th down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well. especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
Oh, and he can't bring it in. A chance for a takeaway, but one of the star players on this defense couldn't make it.
What do you know, Chris? Another incompletion. You know, with how inept this passing game has been today, I don't have any confidence that they're going to be able to overcome this big of a deficit in the fourth quarter. If you gave them 2 more quarters, I still don't think they could get it done.
Crucial third down play after that completion. Breaks free. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Looking to the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's third down coming up. Marathon drive, the 11th play, and they face a third and short. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Looking to throw it on first down. On the move now. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle made after a big gain. With that, they should be able to hold on, Kurt, and they prevail in this early season showdown. Never sure at this point how much the rankings mean, but this lower-ranked team came in here and showed they're the better side.
Anytime you can pull off an upset like this over such a highly ranked team, obviously will help your resume, and I think build some confidence that should carry over the rest of the year.
Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, what a grab! They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? Up big, fourth quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. I think they're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Gilbert. And the gain just good enough for a first down. The Canes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And it's picked off in the end zone.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead, throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Baker. The pocket breaking down. The catch is made way downfield. That's a big game, but they could have used that. This football game was still in doubt. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but...
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Second down, we're going to throw it. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the fourth quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. I thought they were going to pick up the first down. They're going to be short of it, but I wouldn't be surprised to see them go for it.
They need a yard here on fourth down to keep this drive alive.
Get set.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21.
There's nothing better than that. Fourth down and 1, hand it off to your back. He's able to get behind that offensive line and pick up the first down for a new set of downs.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And a timeout is called here. 10 seconds remaining on the clock. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Scanning the field. It's Baker. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be first and goal from the 1. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. Notre Dame lining up now for a first and goal. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he's got it. Touchdown, Irish.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5-wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion. From the shotgun, drops back. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
A great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
31, Notre Dame, 19.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Kicking team makes the recovery, but I think they got there a little early. There is a flag on the field. So they don't let the ball travel 10 yards before touching it. That could be a crucial mistake as they try to come back here in the fourth quarter. So check it out. Here comes the field goal team. They are a long way out, putting a lot of trust in the kicker here. This one will be a 60-yard attempt. Can he get it there? And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Miami.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking right, this one caught. So they make the tackle, what will be the final play of the game as the clock hits 0-0. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. Two quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day.